In the heart of the Roman Empire, a rose bloomed. A young girl, Agnes, carried herself with grace and dignity. Her family, noble and respected, instilled in her values of honor and tradition. Yet Agnes found herself drawn to a different path, a path illuminated by the light of Christ. Agnes possessed an ethereal beauty. Large, soulful eyes reflected a wisdom beyond her years. But it was her inner light that truly captivated. Agnes embraced the Christian faith with a childlike innocence. Her days were filled with prayer and devotion, her heart overflowing with love for God. Her piety, like a beacon, shone brightly in a world steeped in paganism. At a tender age, Agnes made a solemn vow. She pledged herself to Christ, choosing a life of purity and devotion. Suitors, captivated by her beauty and virtue, lined up at her door. Rich and powerful men, they offered wealth and status in exchange for her hand, but Agnes refused them all. Her heart belonged to God. One suitor, a powerful Roman official, refused to be denied. Enraged by Agnes's rejection, he swore revenge. He exposed her as a Christian, a crime punishable by death in ancient Rome. Dragged before the authorities, Agnes faced their scorn with quiet courage. Her faith, unshakable, would be her shield. The trial was a farce. Agnes, a mere teenager, stood accused of treason against Rome. The judge, a stern man with eyes like cold stones, demanded she renounce her faith. He offered her freedom, riches, even a place in the imperial palace. But Agnes remained steadfast. "My only bridegroom is Christ," she declared, her voice echoing through the chamber. Section 6. Purity amidst corruption. To break her spirit, Agnes was condemned to a fate worse than death. Thrown into a brothel, she was subjected to unspeakable horrors, yet through it all her purity remained unstained. Legend tells of a blinding light that protected her, shielding her from the lustful gaze of her tormentors. Agnes, her spirit unbroken, continued to pray. Section 7. The flames of faith. Frustrated by her resilience, the Romans sentenced Agnes to death. Led to the stake, she was bound and surrounded by kindling. The flames roared, but miraculously parted around her. Agnes, untouched by the fire, continued to sing hymns of praise. Her voice, strong and clear, soared above the roar of the crowd. Section 8. A martyr's crown. Enraged by this divine intervention, a soldier drew his sword. With a single blow, he struck off Agnes's head. The young martyr breathed her last, her blood staining the ground.